Welcome back to TechnoSage YouTube channel. So today we are having some news regarding RTX 4080 Super basically, and it comes from benchlab.info forum and later reported by video cards, and now we have some details as it is just rumored at this point, so take it all with a pinch of salt. But yeah, RTX 4080 Super is rumored to incorporate like 20 GB of VRAM, which is insane because RTX 4080 only gets 16 GB, so it's 20 GB of VRAM and it is based on 8102, and also on top of that it will have, since it is based on 8102 GPU die, the bus size will be increased from 256 bits to 320 bits, which is insane. So this, theoretically this GPU will be as powerful as RTX 4090, and it will be like, Copat 7 says like he had different opinions, but he thinks the relationship between RTX 4080 Super and RTX 4080 is similar to between RTX 2080 Super and 2080. And yeah, RTX 4080 Super will perform like little less compared to RTX 4090 because RTX 4090 is a best of a GPU, but RTX 4080 Super can perform on par with RTX 4090 in some workloads, like not in professional content creation workloads, but in gaming maybe close by. So RTX 4080 Super is looking pretty insane. Next up we have some news regarding Zen 5 and mostly our Ryzen 8000 series, and it comes from Red Gaming Tech, and it is Cinebench 2024 benchmark, and it is a later engineering sample of 8950X. And yeah, this CPU has performed pretty insane as the single core score is about 140 and multi-core score is 2400, and do note the sound scores are rounded off, and when you compare it with Ryzen 9 7950X it is 125, it was 125, and for multi-core it is 2185. So this core is looking pretty insane, and it is not just through core clock increase but from IPC increase and overall, and it's a later engineering sample, so we might be able to see a fine-tuning of this performance a little bit less, a little bit more. But yeah, next up we have some news regarding Alan Wake 2. The system requirements is pretty insane because only at 1080p 30 frames per second you need an RTX 2060, but there's a reason to it, and that this just shows how old generation of graphics card are becoming absolute in 4K, in 1440p or in 1080p, because we know that we require more VRAM. But there is one thing, like this GPU doesn't support RX 5000 series or 10 series, even though they are capable of running this game at 1080p. And to this, the remedies persons came out and said something pretty interesting, like why 10 series or RX 5000 series, even though they are 2 generations old, are not supported. And the reason behind it is mesh shader. Basically, mesh shader is incorporated in Alan Wake 2, and this is the technology which is not there in Nvidia's 10 series and 5000 series. Like the mesh shaders are not officially supported, and that's the reason why they didn't add it, because right now vertex shader path is implemented but it has some performance issues and bugs, so they dropped it. And if they have vertex shader path, then it was supported on RX 5000 series or GTX 10 series, even though they were capable. So that's why they dropped it, because they incorporated mesh shaders, and mesh shaders were only incorporated when DirectX 12 Ultimate was launched, which was around RX 6000 series and 20 series. So it is a bummer to see. Maybe there will be a mod which incorporates vertex shadow so that it can be used. But yeah, it just shows like how old generation graphics card is becoming obsolete. Like you need to increase your graphics card, buy a new graphics card every other year. But yeah, it's a bummer to see. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the new sound? Of your thoughts in the comment section below? Like, share, and subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one.